But yeah, I mean that's the power of it. So that was on City Trends. That could have been you, but in all likelihood, you probably would have, maybe cashed out on that, maybe at like 70, $80, and that's the cool thing about it. You're able to, exit out of your investments, and then use that equity to get into something else. Just how you would use, the equity of your home to go buy something else. It's very similar. So that's the game. You gotta search and you gotta be able to find things that are discounted and something that you can afford. And what you're gonna do, like I said, each paycheck that you get, if you're a single person and if you don't have any kids and you're young, you should be putting at least 35 to 50% of your money into an investment.
50% of your check, your whole, what is it, gross income, net income after tax, 50%?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you were did you hear me say single? I didn't say if you have a child. Why are you
Single people want to go, parlay. They want to buy a bottle of something, like 50%.
So
He's a little extreme. You have to do what's best for you, but 50% is a lot, Justin.
So you make up how much a month?
We're not doing that on here. I make enough.
Ooh, what is it? We gotta talk.
I'm not gonna tell my income on.
I make about $4,000 a month, right?
Okay.
After everything is said and done, my mortgage is only, like $800. I'm doubling up on it, but it's only $800. So if I wanted to just pay $800, I still have a huge amount left over. And
yeah, but most people's mortgage or rent is not $800. Again, fiscally responsible. He bought his home several years ago. Most people's mortgage is twice that amount.
So what would you suggest?
I don't know, but I'm not putting half of my income in TD Ameritrade. I see how it could grow, but I got to be reasonable. Like maybe $200 a paycheck.
Okay.
I'm low budget. Okay.
But you're a person who has a child, and you don't have anybody else except for you to take care of that child, and you like to live a lavish lifestyle. So
I'm on a champagne budget.
So
because life is not promised. Tomorrow could not come.
That's you.
Yeah.
But the every other person who is really trying to, like I said, have some real wealth to be able to really grow something, 30% to 50% of your check for a single person with no kids in their 20s and 30s, that is what you should be doing. If you 50, 60 years old, you're not going to be as aggressive because more than likely you have a whole family to take care of. So I'm talking in that
50
perspective.
or 60 years old, you need to be trying to retire.
Now, I know you're thinking all about Deandra right now. I guess we're doing the financial thing for you.
No,
so
we're,
for the people
we're helping the people.
So we're going to do this one again. Cut that one.
No, this is good. The people like the real content. Like, this is how I am. This is how we talk. This is my brother. He know what's up. I'm not putting 50% of. Look, they don't give me enough.
Are you single and do you have no kids? I'm not.
I am unmarried. I do have a kid, so yeah. Okay, you're not speaking to me. You're not talking to me. You're talking to them. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put 50% of your check. I'm gonna spend mine.
And
look.
And what she was talking about 10 minutes ago is
I am. I'm trying to retire and go live in another country.
Our community is where it's at. Oh.
YOLO. Okay, come on.
Oh, we got to go back to that.
What?
Take another sip. So, if we're going to talk about it, we got to be about it. And once again, I'm not speaking about people who have children. I'm addressing specifically to single people who do not have any children, are in their 20s to 30-year-old. You have more than enough bread to be able to take care of yourself. Now, if you do have a family, if you do have 1 or 2 kids, if you're maybe older, then you're probably only going to put maybe 10 to maybe 25% of what you make
That sounds better.
into that. And you do that, bi-weekly, and just add into it. So you got to get out of, that mindset as far as just not wanting to contribute to really setting up your daughter for the rest of your life. That can grow so much more. So
he is right. I don't like to jump in, head first. I like to put a pinky toe in there and see how it work out. But
and like you said you would contribute how much a month?
Like $400 a month, $400 to $500 a month.
So that's a beautiful thing, like that, with you contributing that, and on top of you having an investment that you can grow something on. That's what you call compound. That's compound interest.
I've heard of that before.
Because now you're doing it. You matching. You putting your own money in so that you can actually invest more and have that money make more for you. And then it just is a ripple effect. And the more money you have, it makes it so much easier to diversify your portfolio. You don't have to worry about getting only these cheap penny stocks that are more volatile.
So then I can get like the Apple, the Coke, the Tesla.
Exactly. You build your account so that you can get to that point. The reason that they cost so much is because they've proven themselves. And when they've proven themselves, that means that your money is protected. The likelihood and probability of an Apple, of an Amazon, of a Google, of a Microsoft, are world industry leaders that pretty much make up a majority of the markets are not going to go down. Your money is protected. And
but the Citi Trends might go out of business any day now.
Bingo. That is true. She is absolutely right with that. So one thing, that's why it's important, like always check your money. Check your money, read. It's not going to hurt you. It's only going to help you. You read and you see what their earnings are doing, how much money, that they're making every 3 months. That will let you know whether or not you need to keep on investing in it. Same thing, like you over here, you see what's going on in your area. You see if the neighborhood is getting torn down, and you see the schools is not really doing, you know that the value
It's time to move.
is going to go down. It's the same thing, but you got to check up on that. Because, like I said, we can go back to Citi Trends. Citi Trends went from $111 in April of 2021 to present day, it's now at $57. So it dropped down a little bit, but it's kind of hanging around. But that's up to you. I mean, honestly, after having something for 13 months and then making $3,000, and $185, who's not going to be happy with that? Who's not going to want to cash out on that? And
you
then,
gotta know when it's time to leave. A lady always knows.
and then put it into something else, But the goal is, like I said, to never cash out. Every once in a while you may do that. The only reason that you'll do that is because you want to make another investment. We're not really just trying to take this money out to just go splurge and just go.
Okay, so let's recap real quick. So first thing you do, determine what you want to have a startup investment. When we first started, this was not on camera, but I set up my account, put your personal information in, have your checking account information, routing and account number ready, prepared. Justin told me a good amount to start off with would be between $250 and $500. When I tell you I'm learning, because I was real ignorant, I thought he was going to say like $50. you know, luckily I was prepared. But it does have an option. You can start off with $50. I think that's the lowest amount. So, you know, do whatever is comfortable. Be prepared to determine on your demographic. If you're young with, you know, not as many responsibilities, 30 to 50% of your income after tax. Please make sure you pay your bills first, you know. Or if you are in an older demographic, or you have, you know, children, spouse, more responsibilities, 10 to 25% of your income monthly. And so what is the best way for somebody like me who is completely ignorant to the process? I know you said read, which reading is fundamental.
Yeah.
But since you're here, I don't have to read. What stock should we go with? What do you recommend?
You know, me personally, you know, I can only go off of, you know, myself and my research. I mean, I give recommendations, but you all, you know, you got to do your own research. Yeah. You know, regardless, set up an investment plan. Always know how much that you're willing to kind of risk, and know how much reward that you could potentially get. So do that on research. But me personally, my portfolio is based off of course, Apple. I got Apple just because.
This is how many you have?
Yeah, 35 shares.
Yo, look, if anything happens to me, I want you to take care of Lauren, okay?
All right.
I'm for real. Like, this ain't even about the YouTube video. Daddy Warbucks. Uncle Warbucks.
Because I got some Apple.
Because I already know what time it is. You be acting frugal, but yeah, I mean, semiconductors, I'm in that. I'm looking in that just because. What is that? Explain.
Semiconductors are the people who are making all the chips. These battery chips for gaming consoles. They're making battery chips for all like these phones. New Lenovo's, Mac computers. They got chips for that. They're even making chips for the new EV batteries. So those are extremely important. So semiconductor industry in the whole, I'm looking at. I got a little bit of that. I got a little bit of a Ford and a company called Lucid.
Ford like the car?
Ford like the car, the old school car. That's kind of
Ford. Are they making money like that? All they got is the F-150.
Well, they got the F-150 electrical truck, and they actually doubled up on production. So they're tapped into the EV world. So that's the main reason that I got into them, you know, and more importantly, they were only $13, you know, when I got them, you know, and now, you know, they're at $25. So.
How many got of that? What is that? This?
It's 60 shares.
Dang, homie.
But I only got into them because the EV world. Like, you familiar with Elon Musk and the Tesla?
They're coming out with a Tesla phone, y'all. I want one.
You know, so anything EV, I'm looking into. Anything that has to do with the metaverse world. You know, just because we're going into the augmented reality, this virtual world. We're already in it. Snapchat is in it. These filters, it's all virtual stuff, you know, and people like it so much more. But now you're going to be going into a whole different world where you create your own Deandra avatar, and you're able to.
I got a cartoon.
You know, you're able to see and touch in that world. So that's what they're going to. I also got a little bit of Pfizer, even though I'm not, you know, too heavily invested in them, just because they go slow, they grow slow. But I'm kind of just going with just the times. You know, everybody is
medical.
You know, taking this this vaccine, and you know, I've already seen Moderna. I've already seen Abbott Laboratories, Johnson & Johnson, NVax. They've all went up, you know, from like $15, $20 to over $200. And Pfizer is the only one that really hasn't, you know, just popped yet. But I got it last year.
Nice.
at around like $30, and it was just going real slow, and I had got out of it, and then I look back, and you know, it's at $55, so it's gradually growing. So those are some of the ones that I'm looking at personally, but you don't have to do anything, you know, that is just based off what everybody's necessarily, you know, talking about. You want to go off of the things that kind of interest you, you know, what industries that you're interested in. You know, do I like just home goods? You know, am I just interested in tech?
So I could buy like some Bath and Body Works.
They do have Bath and Body Works. They have Bed Bath and Beyond. They got Macy's. They got Krispy Kreme. You know, they got so many, you know, different stocks. So you look at the stuff that you're interested in and what you know, and then you research that and its competitors.
See how it goes.
Well, yeah, but you research that and its competitors and their numbers, you know, and they release those numbers all the time. You know, you all want to check out like where to research, like about these companies, go to Yahoo Finance. They're always going to tell you a lot of good information. You can definitely go to Benzinga.com. They're always going to give you a lot of news, pre-market news, after hours news, acquisitions, just different stuff with CEOs and managers. Let's show you all that. TheLion.com, Zacks Investment Research. Man, it's so many. But those are like some of the main ones. Yahoo Finance is always going to be the very best, you know, to go to, because it's going to show you, you know, how much net profit they're making, how much return on equity that they're making, what are their quarterly earnings growth, you know, every 3 months, you know. So they're going to show you all of that stuff that will give you a reason to
want to invest
and add a little bit more, you know, to it.
Okay.
You know, so that's why you're always able to really have full control over your money, you know, in bull and bear markets. If y'all know what a bull is when it's going up. You know, that's how you got the bull horns. That's what they say that for. A bear market is when it's going down. It's like a bear. When it slaps you with the claws, it's going down. That's why they call it.
Well, we always want to go up.
Right.
So,
right.
Justin, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for coming and getting me started. So what I'm going to do is start reading, doing my research. When I'm at my part-time job tomorrow, I will be looking at some investments to see what I'm going to do with this $300 so I can make, you know, big bucks.
You going to read?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna hold you
I got my glasses and everything.
I'm going to
and we'll discuss it, and maybe Justin will come back again and do another episode, and we can give an update. And you know, I'm not gonna tell y'all all my business, but if I make some money, then you know, I'll share that with you. But Justin, thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Giving me this information, sharing it with my growing audience. If you would like to ask any further questions, Justin is on Instagram at
Yellowboy_24. Yeah, you know, we high yellow over here, so.
He is. Yellowboy_24 on Instagram. Hit him up if you have any further questions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Comment if you found this information helpful. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful, productive week, and go ahead and get your account set up. Let's get this money.
Set it up.
Yes.